What's poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. 7 Demon Lords are going to be facing off against Mastemon, so the Infernal Ascension are going to be playing into each other. And we are going to be starting off with, I believe, Maste going first. They won the dice roll. Terry opening up, no rookie. And we're going to see the Gatomon, which is going to hit into the Lady Devi. And we're going to first egg Yggdrasil. We're going to play the Lucemon, which is going to get that pickup. Does bin off the Ogudo, which I guess is where it needs to be. Ooh. Wait, that's OD. The Shrink brings it down to a 7. They swing and trade. Damn. It's like the old Samari being used to kill ST Gatomon. Now it's Gatomon Lynx being used to kill Lucemon. And that really sets Brad back. Just gonna drop the Lilith. So end of turn, that cat's exploding. So it better... So obviously if Terry pushes up and DNAs, then we're chilling. But I mean, if it turned into a Lynx, then we'd be pretty nice. Of course, the Digimon getting deleted does mean that we are gonna burn top card of security. So that evens things back out. And as a reminder, of course, with Drazzle out in front, that does mean that these demons are not getting deleted at end of turn. Woo! Double Rivals Barrage getting milled, and then Lucemon is going to put the Lilith on top and turn into a Chaos mode. But with the TK dead, a Mirai in response, just keeping the memory gauge small. The thing is, it looks like Terry's missing a lot of his extension pieces, that level 4 being kind of the only one that he had. Without end of turn Jogres, it's really hard to play on board, especially with stuff like the Levia coming down for super cheap. I'm just going to go for Advent, which is going to load up the Lucemon Chaos mode. Mirai is going to give the extra memory, and then we're going to choose to be able to play a Patamon, which is what I would say if we had one. Going to drop the Angelmon, which is going to minus security the Lucemon Chaos mode, which I don't hate. But the Creepymon is going to delete the lowest DP, then is going to mill 5 because it is a level 5. Levia goes in. I'm just going to open pass. Of course, back up to 4. Now we can finally raise. Go into the Gato. Oh, we do draw into a second Gato. So we're going to go into the Lady Debbie for 1. Lady Debbie going to add back the Angelmon. And then we're going to tap the Mirai to play the Angelmon out. Going to give the Sec -1. And then we are going to lose the 2 sources and then bounce because the Levia is... Yeah, the Levia is a problem. It makes things really, really difficult here. Although, I guess it doesn't get the bounce. Not entirely sure why it didn't get the bounce. I'll have to take a look between games, figure out what's going on there. This time we're going to be playing the Gatomon out off of... Well, putting the Gatomon into security. And then Gatomon out. So that will pop a level 4, which of course will pop the Lucemon. And then on play, we're going to find... yellow and a purple, so the Patamon and the Gatomon. Although I don't know if the Patamon's going to get crazy amounts of value. We're going to go Alliance and then going to swing at security rather than at the Leviamon, just to try and take it out. Because of course, if it would leave play, it would be loading up the sources, which is something that he's aware of now. Obviously, Ogudomon not going to be a thing that they have to worry about. Because that top, but still. Value. Do have one blocker, of course. Actually, no. There's no blockers. So, at the very least, Maste being native 13 makes her a little bit difficult to deal with, but highest and lowest are going to get smoked by old Levia. And then, because a Demon Lord does get played, we get to strip out the sources. And then the Levia does get deleted. Alright, Levia goes through. Gonna hit the Mirai, which pretty good as far as things go. Obviously, we're gonna have to see the pad. Wait, we get to throw out a Patamon here. So this could be really funny. Start of main. No, I thought for sure we were gonna see start of main Cody. Because it would have been slightly cheaper. It would have been really cool to see start of main Cody. It looks like we're going to pitch off using the Levia in order to delete the Gato. But I guess that's why he built in the back, because the Levia would have just board controlled it. We're going to gain back 1, and then we are going to get to go into an Angelmon. Angelmon does find an Ordine out of security, but then we're going to use Mireille to play the Lady Devi. Lady Devi is going to kill off the Systemon Blanc, and then can't go into... Well, it does have the Maste Ace, but isn't going to do it, just in case. So, Maste, what are we loading into security? We're going to put a Lady Devi, which, of course, because he took the Ordine out, we're not going to be able to go any further than that. It is quite unfortunate, but by not going... Oh, another Levia? Another Levia, yeah. Croc beatdown certainly does get the job done. We're going to take game 1.
Matrix Digivolution.
Yeah, today's sponsor is me. I appreciate everyone supporting me as they have, and there are plenty of other ways to support. The memberships, Twitch Prime, and all of that are great ways to do so, and just making sure that in addition to slapping like down and making sure you are subscribed, there are plenty of other things that I do that I really love doing and take a lot of work, and appreciate if you guys also gave them a shout and gave us some honest feedback on them, because the only way we can make them better is if people tell us what they like and dislike. But yeah, that's it for today's sponsor. Appreciate you if you didn't skip it. Back to the video. As they get shuffled up for game 2, I do want to say a big old thank you to everyone that has been joining the channel. The number continues to grow up to 21 now, as we do say a massive thank you to the Mega, Justice Josh, who is an Ultimate here on YouTube, as well as a Tier 3 on Twitch. Then at the Ultimates, we do have the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the Sticks, 3 Strike Rule, and over on the left, we do have Bradley Rob, who does open up with the Lucemon, as you'd expect, is pretty comfy, but ooh, Ruin Mode revealed off of the Reinforce, which does mean that, you know, should one of these 7 Demon Lords actually swing, then there is going to be problems, but not opening Drazzle first egg means we're probably not going to be seeing too much aggro out of them, unless it is a Beelzemon, which is just going to swing in and die. Speaking of Beelzemon, just going to mill off, but not going to be able to keep turn. Going to have the Patamon open up, but no 4s here for Terry, so that is very, very unfortunate, and now he has messed up the order for his placed Ruin Mode, which actually might be for the best. We're going to slam the Gatomon, which is going to double hit, and then we're going to go into a Gato, which is going to swing at security. Biting Crush, though. Oh, chooses to kill off the other Gatomon, I guess because it would be a cheaper Evo, and we're going to use the Promo Patamon to bring the Lynx out, and then, of course, we are going to delete at the start of the main phase. Whilst the deletions are happening, I want to say thank you to our champions, the highest represented tier out of all of us, continuing to grow. We've got Shin and Carry, Coffee Deus, DHM, Solar Ouroboros, Seb Bainbridge Coombs, Thomas Yates, and new to the champion tier, we do have Andy Fing, Squid Eater, and Benji Gibber. Welcome to the champions, gang. Hope you're enjoying all the bonus content that you get from the podcast. We're going to see another Beelzemon drop down, freshly blinged. It was actually a great mail day for Brad. All 4 of his Diaboromon as well as his Beelzemons showed up, so swagged out. And we got a whole bunch of potatoes on the side of Terry. Swings in this time, does get to barrier? No, actually he's bigger. So we're going to go into the Lynxmon just to try and keep him a little bit stickier, and then we're going to go into the Gato on the second Patamon to try and search for a couple more pieces. As a reminder, if he plays something by an effect, then Biting Crush is live. We're going to load up 2 sources. So, 1 off the gate, 1 off of the leaving Beelzemon. And down comes Creepymon, which is going to kill off the Gato, because of course no Armor Purge on that. So it does get to mill 4. Creepy and Beelzemon just do so much work. I'm just going to go for a 1-choke with the Systemon Blanc. Not having any Tamers out is pretty important. We know there's no 4s in there, because he hasn't been able to load a 4 in with like a TK. So we're going to swing in, and we are going to Armor Purge down. It's interesting as well, because he could choose not to Armor Purge and instead activate Barrier to protect. Gonna take out the Patamon, is gonna of course go back down to 1 memory, but I don't think it's going to matter, because end of turn, out comes the Agudamon. And then start of his turn, he is gonna get swinging. Alright, so it's gonna be loading up the 7 to the bottom deck. It does clear off, I think that still clears off nearly everything. Swing, swing, swing. Yeah, there it is. So Brad is going to take it. Very, very clean showing, though, from 7 Demon Lords, and also like seeing what mass they can do when it does get going. Unfortunately, not going to be able to take it, though. If you like what you saw and you do want to see more, then make sure to join the growing list of subscribers. We're trying to hit 3K by the end of July, maybe August. And, you know, consider joining the memberships if you're enjoying all of this daily Digimon content. It is my full-time job, so it helps me do what I do daily. And we will, of course, see you in the next one. Until next time, have yourselves a damn good one.